When we went to the deputy now to sign me in, she says, we won't accept this here. You have to go and cut it off. Tears. Buckets of tears. You know me, I'll not be here next time. Transferring.
Never had that moment.
My mind was passing out. See how those cartoons went? Tears come out in mouth
like
fountain.
this, yeah.
That's how I was crying. Could not understand what's wrong with me.
My bucket.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode on Easy London. I'm your host Sharon. Before I even carry forward with this conversation, I'd like to say thank you for the support you guys showed us on the first episode that we did. That was really cool. For those who haven't subscribed, please do so. Subscribe to this channel, share our content to with your friends and family so that we can grow. Okay. Now, this is a back to school edition, right?
This is back to school.
You guys look amazing.
We're looking like how we were in high school.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
We had to represent.
I came to just hear your stories because you have never heard of them. Anyway, I'd like my co-host to introduce themselves. I said I'm Karanja Munjiro.
I'm Sharon.
I'm Dr. Legal, the host with the most. Before we start, today we are 3, as you can see, contrary to our previous number of 4. It's good to acknowledge that we had Derek with us on set previously, but like we always say, growth is growth, and he had to move on to something else. We really appreciate his time. We also appreciate that he was with us for the first episode, and we are happy to be here again on another day. Same team, new topics.
Yeah.
Great energy.
Great energy. So yeah, so that's where we are now, and we'll still carry on to entertain you, educate you, and tell you those things that we tell you are secret but are not very secret.
Whatever you mean.
Yeah. So welcome to our channel today. Karanja, take us off.
Oh, where are we starting? Okay. Back to high school.
Oh my goodness.
I said that you people look amazing.
You look good.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, I mean, Sharon, you're the one who stepped out. He's even in the tie. I'm like,
You know I was a good student. Right?
But you know, us guys never used to wear ties. Our school didn't wear ties. Yeah. Oh really?
yeah.
So us guys had blazers instead. I think that was supposed to suffice for a tie.
We were wearing, not everyone, but some of us were wearing blazers and the sweater and the half sweater, and then the tie was.
I might even feel like it was
Lord.
something like it's for the uniform.
It wasn't a worst. When you went to a group of schools.
Karomaido, yeah.
That's a good one.
I can't say which school I went to, but it was definitely, or it is now still definitely a national school. So I'm a proud alumni.
Okay, Sharon, which school are you
I went to a
representing?
good school. I went to a good school. I went to a very good school.
It doesn't have a name?
It does.
School.
What matters is that it's a very good school, and if you see me right now,
There's
just
a
know
reason.
I'm really representing that school. You
Yeah.
guys did me well. Yeah.
I'm sorry, presenting
Ah!
a good school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to take you back. Before we get to high school, I'd like to know, did you ever dream of, going to the school that you went?
No.
Or just like, happened?
Not me, I was forced.
I found myself there, but it's easy.
I was forced. Personally, I was really forced. It was outside what I knew as normal. Because I was born in Nairobi, raised in Nairobi. Then I had to go to school outside Nairobi. And I'm not talking 20 minutes drive outside Nairobi. I'm talking 6 to 8 hours drive outside Nairobi. So that is something that was, I can't even say it. I was just, for the first year, everything I used to say was, you know me, I'll not be here next term. Transferring.
Never had that moment.
But mine
man.
was personal because I knew I was just like, I can't survive in this school. Everything was different from what I knew.
Yeah.
And so I could not understand why. And I felt, my parents now understand, but I know at that time they were just like, this crazy woman. I just felt like they were punishing me, right? But I say every value that I have right now,
That's because of that school.
every fiber in my bone that is morally correct, I got it from my high school.
Okay.
Despite not loving the initial stages, but what the growth that I have right now as a person is from that school.
Okay. Sharon?
I'd say my school was not so far from home, but it was like I'd say an hour because I was born partially raised in Nairobi, then moved to Embu. My school was in Embu, specifically Runyenjes.
We can tell. Tell the school we know.
Runyenjes in the house, subscribe.
So it was a very good school. I'd say so much happened in the course of all that time, in the course of those 4 years. Like you, so much, you were taught so much. Punishments here and there, getting into trouble here and there, leadership here and there. We're getting to the good stuff. Leadership here and there. We shall get to that because that's tea, but leadership here and there.
Yeah.
But I'd say it was a really nice experience, and I also had my moments where I was like, I am so sure that Form 4 won't find me here.
Hello.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So you guys were in boarding school?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Tell us about your school. Tell us about your school.
David.
Homeschooling, here and there.
Sorry, Bas.
International group of school,
Why,
here and there.
serious?
Caromaido, here and there.
It's just a mixture.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
Wait, what school did you go to?
A day school.
And how was the experience?
I think I would want to hear your stories, but it was pretty good. But just like Sharon and like you, I kept on, hoping that the next time I'd probably be somewhere else. I would actually tell my friends, I'm not coming back again next time because what am I doing here? So, but year in, year out,
You're
2,
still there.
3, 4.
And you're done.
No way, like 4. You people don't love me. This is what was supposed to happen. Yeah, but the experience was really good. Sorry.
Yeah. So then, because you didn't go to a boarding school, you didn't experience the culture shock of a boarding school the first night, or having to have somebody open your box and count your stuff. Like, oh, did you carry a petticoat? I remember guys had to bring a petticoat, right? 2 petticoats, white. So a petticoat, and then somebody takes it. Are they 2 years? Socks? Okay.
That Masai blanket.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then they really specified a pink, color. So that was a must for everyone. So you see, sometimes maybe you go and you find a purple one, or maybe your father went shopping and they brought a purple one.
Yeah.
Here itaingia, arudi nayo. So let me tell you the most shocking thing that happened. That just informed me I was in the wrong place in the beginning. I grew up in Nairobi, right? So my mom wearing a trouser, jeans for that matter, is not a big deal, right? And I didn't know that when you go to high school, you're supposed to wear your previous school uniform. So I went in jeans and a top, right? And my mom was also wearing jeans. My sister was there, I think, as well. So she also was wearing jeans. My hair was palmed, right? So we walk into the compound and everybody is in school uniform. So I'm standing out already. Then, because my hair is palmed, it's like slightly, not black, it's brownish, slightly. And it's been, I think that's been the color since. Anyway, so spotted from Higher. We didn't come in, again, like I said, where it was quite interior.
Yeah.
So we didn't come in in a Buddha or walking. My dad drove in.
Oh.
In a new Subaru. No
So-
number plates yet. Just still had those inscribed.
Yeah.
Inscribing, yeah. The white something written on the windscreen.
Yeah.
So everybody's looking at us. Now I'm just like, okay. This is such a big school. Wow. Now these are so many people. Eh? ule mwenye amevaa jeans wewe kuja mweke kwa uniform haraka.
They're just like spotting you.
Yes, because now I'm not in uniform, so I'm standing out. So they singled me out and they're like, you come, you need to wear a uniform immediately. And so I jumped everybody who was there and was given a uniform, so that I'm equal to now the rest.
Yeah.
Tell you what, this skirt is a micro mini. That skirt was reaching, right? And then the socks are like knee height, because you see you're still 14 I think. So you're tiny. You're still tiny. So now you even look like you're overdressed in overalls. My mom was just like, now you know, this is high school, you need to behave. When we went to the deputy now to sign me in, she says, we won't accept this here, you have to go and cut it off. Tears. Buckets of tears.
You had to cut your hair?
Oh no, I refused.
What happened?
My mom was smart. My mom said, oh no, this is just blow dry. We'll wash it to go back to normal. My friend, see behind the car, she was pouring water on me. So that my hair can shrink. But you know what? It was a fresh palm. So fresh palm, when you pour water on it, it just becomes even more silky until it dries, and then now it can become a bit rough. Then you can oil it. So my mom was just like, let's just, don't worry. And they said alternatively she can do 10 lines. By the time they were going, I had 10 lines on my head.
Silky ones.
Silky. My hair was standing up in all directions. She actually gave me 10 lines straight. That was just the first day. I'll let you guys continue with yours.
Good. I feel like your first day already has so much. You're just carrying so much on your shoulders.
Imagine.
And this time, this is a whole new environment.
Different.
And this is where everyone tells you, oh, you're going to high school. You know, high school is this and this
I was
and this.
excited, but then I got there, it was just shock over shock.
Just everything happening, and you're like...
And I'm like, what is going on here?
Oh my God.
I've never even washed clothes for myself.
There you are.
Yeah.
Oh God, you did them.
I never worn a petticoat, now I've been told, petticoat?
Bailey.
Oh my goodness, no.
Sharon, how was your
But
experience?
everyone does have their own share of how scary that first day can be, because well, I think I had some sort of thrill because everyone tells you that high school is this amazing experience, but you also need to take care of yourself and your things. My thrill was, up until now, I have the thrill of buying new things or getting new things. The fact that I was getting new things was already like...
That was keeping you excited.
I'm like, yeah.
For real?
Yeah. Everything new, man.
Okay.
So also the fact that you're told, you know, you have someone to take care of you, like that guardian or like the
like your
mother.
mom.
Yes. I was so excited like to meet the person, but I was still scared at the same time because I remember crying that night.
The night.
You're sleeping.
Sleeping in an extra tiny bed.
You're sleeping in a mattress that is like this. Oh my God, this is even so huge. But it was this thickness. You just can't like.
Like who subscribed to this kind of life?
I was not ready for this whole thing. And then meeting other people from different areas. I don't know, it was just, I don't really remember vividly so much about the first day, but I know I was excited about new stuff. Hata sikatai. I was so excited about new stuff.
I already feel your experience. Well, mine was a bit different. Nothing much happened actually, because I think I was among the last people who checked in.
Yeah.
Not on the same day. You know, in a day school, they have like a week of enrollment.
Oh.
Your parents are good. I mean, the first day.
Me too. Actually, Askins traveled the night before.
Just to make sure that you're there on time.
We had to come the night before. I slept at my aunt's house, and then in the morning we woke up to go.
Okay. We just walked from home to school. It was about an hour or even less. Because actually that time I was living near the school. So it was like 5 minutes walk, 10 minutes walk. So I just walked into school. I didn't have a plate. One thing.
Oh, and the plate.
Oh my God.
And the plate.
That's like a trigger.
And the plate.
One thing that I'm so sure, I didn't carry a plate, a spoon, nothing. I just walked. Then I got there, they're checking the things, they're like, you don't have a plate, you don't have a spoon. So I had to go back to town, buy a plate and a spoon, and then come back. Yeah.
They were not giving that.
It's a day school,
It's a
remember?
day school. You're supposed to carry everything. You're supposed to appear with everything.
As kids were being given plates, I remember my plate was, what is it called? Metal.
Mm-hmm.
Aluminum, what is that?
Hey!
Like a small
The
basin.
mabati.
Yes. Like a small basin. Then it was inscribed my number. My school number was 3903 in brown paint.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
I think
It was
that's
not
really
even
cool
printed.
because if you had to carry your own plates to school, just like how we did, you'd get lost. Like someone would like steal them.
But even ours was stolen later because
With
you
the
see,
mabati.
the paint doesn't last long. It's just paint. The more you wash it, it comes off.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody finds it lying around, they just pick it and they use a marker pen and they just write their number and they continue.
Yeah, I think
So they used to mark it somehow, yeah.
one of the most traumatizing moments when we were in school is losing a plate because
The bucket.
man, that thing will humble you.
Mm-hmm.
You imagine you
David,
lose your
trust me,
bucket.
you're lucky.
You lose your bucket of water.
A bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Your life is ruined.
So let's get to showering. How was it? Was it
Oh my
like
God,
you people
no.
used to like have your own cubicle or you just like walk in and then
No, calm down.
Mhm.
Calm down.
Mhm.
Let me tell you,
Mhm.
I don't even think I can get over this.
Mhm.
Fast, and I'm still traumatized right now. If you put me in a dark bathroom,
Mhm.
I feel like I'm going to die.
Yeah, it's just
So first, the bathrooms didn't have lights.
Mhm.
Then there were, I'm sorry to say this, slimy.
Because of people.
Yes.
Mhm.
Then you see you have to carry cold water
Cold
in a bucket or a basin to go shower.
Okay.
Let me tell you. I think the first term is do passport.
You reminded me of passport.
Let's do passport.
I'm thinking to myself, passport, where have I had this?
I should do passport.
Mhm.
But my mom was very nice to me. I really appreciate my mom. She used to make me feel like I need to be as free as possible.
Yeah.
So she bought me body splash, body mist.
Hey,
powder.
as soon as
Mhm.
Missouri, baby
My
girl.
friend, even with my passport,
Mhm.
you'd smell
You
me from
can't
wherever.
tell.
Yeah. You can't know that I went and just did what I'm out. No. So I'd go take a passport. And you know, guys are on a line in a queue, so it's not that you're showering at your leisure time.
Mhm.
You have to wake up so early because the Form 4s will come and bully you out of the line.
Mhm.
So you first brave the cold to fetch water in a line,
Mhm.
then again stand on line to take a shower. Then the shower.
At what time?
Because prep used to start at 4:45 or 5, I don't know.
In the morning or in the
Mostly
evening?
In the morning,
Okay.
mostly shower in the morning. Okay, then we had the option of showering in the evening as well.
Mhm.
Us girls didn't have a restriction,
Mhm.
but it was in the morning. So Form 1s had to shower first in the morning before the Form 4s.
Mhm.
So they'd really bully us out of the line.
Mhm.
Or they find you fetched water,
Mhm.
they pour it into their bucket,
Mhm.
and they're out.
Mm.
Your bucket is kicked. I remember once. My bucket was kicked so hard it broke. I was just like, oh my goodness, what do I do?
Mhm. What did you do?
Went to the headmistress.
Hey, girl!
See how those cartoons went? Tears come out in mouth
Like
fountain.
this, yeah.
That's how I was crying. I could not understand what's wrong with me.
My bucket is not kicked.
My bucket got kicked. I carried it to the office. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Did you actually figure out the person who actually broke
I
it?
saw her do it.
So you had a clear image of
Yes, but now,
Mhm.
do you remember names? Even when you ask who was it,
Yeah.
you're saying it's another girl over there.
Mhm.
Which girl? Another girl over there.
Mhm.
You fear even saying, but you know the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't say anything. My mom was called. She was like, it's okay. Her aunt will bring another bucket.
Mhm. That's how you got another bucket.
I got another bucket.
Mhm.
I realized in the evening,
Mhm.
people are given hot water
Okay.
to shower.
Mhm.
Ah!
I may switch my time.
From the next one.
now we are done with passports. Let's
Yeah,
just
then
try
it's
this.
easier to do it.
Yeah.
Even if I do a passport in the morning, in the evening I used to take like a proper bath.
Okay. Sharon, how was it for you at your school?
They were not dark. They were semi-slimy because we as the students had to clean those, like, had to clean them. And then the matron, I shout out to that lady because where she alipeleka watu mbio, you just had to clean those bathrooms. Anyway, it was okay. The worst part is waking up and finding that you do not have a bucket.
Under your bed.
Under your bed. I actually wanted to say, you know how they would warn you, do not sleep with your bucket under your bed with water because you will catch a cold. And that is just to make sure that you remove that bucket under your bed so that you can place it like up because you're sleeping in cubicles, so you place it up on check. Someone at 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. gone.
You know, I had my aunts were telling me a very funny story of the school that they were at. They used to, like, you see, what do you call them? The legs of the bed. They'd like lift the bed and
lock it.
Not like lock. Yeah, it's basically like locking it, but they put the basin under the leg. So if you have to sit the bed, you have to lift the bed and then they hear you.
I think I should have done this a long time ago.
I used to lock with a padlock. So you see your because the bed it used to be like a mesh. Kinda. Right? So you take your bucket, if this is the lid or the handle. So you take the handle, then you put a lock. So now let me tell you what people used to do. They come and remove it on and go with it. When then you wake up in the morning, you go under your bed.
It's just the handle.
Just the handle.
Wow. You people suffered.
I kind of enjoyed it over time. I felt like it was the
first part of it. I think I'd really appreciate the fact that there wasn't much bullying. Actually, there wasn't bullying for our school. Maybe I never really experienced it. I was just slim and tall. So maybe you're telling yourself, by the time I'm going to this chick niaze kumvuruga, I can't do it.
She looks
she looks like she can.
but that thing about the buckets, and my children should learn that. But where would they go to this?
So I have another question. Would you think, like, for me being in a day school, was there bullying in your school?
A lot.
How was it?
It was so bad. Like for our year, that was the last year that bullying actually happened. So apparently, is the last year that
last
it happened.
year,
the last time it happened, because they had like an initiation ceremony for Form 1s. So where you go in front in the hall, then you go in front at the podium, right? And you introduce yourself. So my name is Sharon. From this and this place. I'm from Nairobi. I went to this and this school. Then Form 2s, 3s, and 4s have to decide if they like you enough. If they don't, they boo you. Then they pull your skirt, pull your hair, pull your everything. You have to withstand that. Now let me tell you something. This chick was bullied so bad. Her skirt was torn. She was thrown over the podium. She got so hurt. That whole event, as it was called, because it happened at night, was discontinued. Because then she had to go for treatment and something like that. After that, it never happened again. But those low-key bullying, the ones that you'd get from like a Form 4 telling you, go to the canteen and bring me mitochondria. Just like, what's mitochondria?
You guys, sorry?
Then when you say what's mitochondria, they just say, you just go and tell that lady to give you mitochondria. Okay, give me money. Use your money.
But that's so bad. I think
mitochondria.
No, the whole experience.
Yes, it stopped. Actually, and we're not all gone up the stairs because we're all scared. So you're told wear a lot of clothes inside, that in case they want to pinch you or pull at you, they don't reach your skin. So that's now our mothers, the Form 2s, would tell us. But after that incident, then the subsequent years, that didn't happen again. That ceremony didn't happen again.
That was so bad, and the fact that the teachers knew what's going on.
I don't think they knew the intensity of it until that accident happened.
They just
out what
thought it was
yeah.
an initiation.
Yeah, they just thought it was just us mingling with the other classes to
Mm.
understand one another or just get together. But the way it went that night, it was so bad.
I think I've
traumatizing.
heard people talk about stories like, go put for me darkness inside this jar. You're telling a form one, you can.
Okay, Giza. It happens. That's what I'm telling you when I ask people go and bring mitochondria. So you're like, okay, give me money.
And use your money.
Yeah.
And if you do not come with it,
But,
still.
the corner you just take after the canteen, that lady there, where is my mitochondria?
From where you
I
guys are
got
studying, do you think that there's bullying in the schools?
I think yes. Is there?
Yeah, it's there.
Did you
It's
experience
bad.
it? It's bad.
It's bad because
No
now
way.
you see you're dealing with people who they're not from different places. They're just from most of the day schools are not for people who are like I don't know.
From so far out.
Yeah.
They're from just within.
Yes.
So you all know each other.
No,
Or
like
you
we all
kinda-
know each other, and then most of them. I don't know if you guys know this term in Aitwa, the deragahike. You know,
What's that?
deragahike means just nurture me to go and get married.
Deragahike.
Yeah, it's a
No,
Kikuyu.
say it to the
Deragahike.
say it to the accent.
Deragahike.
I'm so feeling left
De-
out right
Deragahike.
Deragahike.
Yeah.
Like deragahike, dera is nurture, gahike is marry. So it's
Yeah.
like nurture me to go and get married. So most of the people there are not there because of education or anything. They're just there to like pass time, and some are even forced. Because
to go to school.
yeah, you'd find people dropping out of school. They just come to class. They hid in their sittings. So yeah, imagine dealing with those people like bullying you. They give you 5 bob.
they're not afraid of anything.
Yeah, they're not afraid of
someone
anything.
is
They're not
hiding
even
the
afraid
ceiling.
of the teachers. So me, I was just there tiny like this. I was like this tiny, then short, then slim. So I remember there's a day that I cried. But good thing with me, my cousins were there. I had a few cousins who were like
Lucky you.
a few classes ahead of me. So I would not be bullied as much as the rest of the people. Anytime they would start bullying, I would run to them. I'd be like, they would spot me. Yeah, they would spot me and then they'd come running. They're like, acha huyu. Acha huyu. Nisikuone, umesikia? But I used to feel for my classmate because there's a time mtu anakuja like they just come to class during preps. They'd ask you to lift your arms like this, and then they'll start like patting you from the back with a cane.
Are you for real?
Yeah, for real. And then they'll ask you to like carry 5 pounds. You see this? You're four of you. You're given that 5 bob. They tell you like to carry this with your shoulder. That's your 4.
5 bob.
And then you get tired. Like you carry the 5 bob until you get tired.
How do you carry?
Or you seem tired. Or you look tired. I don't even know.
It's
how
like
to say
carrying
it.
like a log or cement
Yeah.
or a bag
Yeah.
of cement.
Yeah, and you're 4 of you. You're not alone. It's 4 of you. You carry it on your shoulder until you get tired. Not until you get tired and you act tired.
Are you for real?
Yeah, there were so many things happening, and then they would come and ask you like things to do with what to do, like to become when you finish high school. What are you here for? They just want to know so that they can laugh at you. For my kids.
What happened to you?
That's
For
so
my
bad.
kids. No, actually, I was so focused. Like I'm telling you, I was so focused. I got there, they're like, so what would you like to become when you get out of this place? I was like a manager. Actually, I wasn't so sure of what kind of a manager, but I knew I'd want to be a manager.
Yeah.
Like, me just dreamt.
Yeah.
So, me just dream.
Yeah.
I just dreamt, and then just like they just laughed. I was like, when being a manager is that bad?
Maybe you surprised them. They didn't think you'd have such
I
a big
know,
dream.
yeah.
Really?
Yes.
This is I'm
super
so
big.
stuck up with this and I'm just like I'm smiling the whole way through because these people maybe
They didn't get it. They
Yeah.
didn't grasp what concept a manager would be.
Oh yeah.
So maybe that's why they were just like, okay, this one is special.
Now you know how many people dropped out because of the bullying and the many. Because you go to the teachers, you report, nothing.
They do nothing.
Yeah, nothing would be done.
But would you say that bullying gets, it either stops when you're in Form 1 or it continues throughout?
That went on for a whole year.
So after you're done, let's just say bullying stops from Form 1.
After Form 1.
After Form 1, maybe.
I think it stops, but internally in your class it doesn't stop. True or false?
Yeah.
Because in class you get bullied for the shittiest things. Excuse my French. I remember I used to struggle with insects. I still do. And there was one girl, I'll never even forget her, but
there's always that one person.
Then she used to put dead grasshoppers in my desk. So every time I come from break or lunch, I find a dead grasshopper in my desk, like right on top of the book. So I'm just like, I can't do this. The first days I'd get scared, I'd just get weirded out. After a while I got used to it. Just find the grasshopper, I flip it, sit down, continue with my life like nothing happened. But me and her were sworn enemies. What?
I know that feeling.
But I think she still tried to make sure that you're fear for the, but
it was unfair, to be honest. But I felt like internal bullying went on. Even if it wasn't direct, there's always one person who's getting the hit of everything.
No, actually, internal bullying went on. Because I remember there's a story that I gave you of someone who like used to call me names, and then I happened to meet them in town. Did I tell you that I met them in town?
Dark.
Like, look at
dark.
you. Look at you.
So let me ask you, when you met them in town, did they greet you or did you greet them?
I think we are done for part 1. Let me answer your question in part 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? That's okay. Because
fair.
I think we've done like 30 minutes, right? So I'll see you in part 2. Make sure to subscribe, like, share this video with your friends, your family, right?
Right.
Now, see you in part 2. What was the question again? What are they coming back to?
They're coming back to tell us when you met the person who bullied you in school, in town, did you greet them?
See you in part 2.